Hey guys, been in this industry a long time. I've seen a lot of different approaches to weight loss. And what I want to talk about is the approach that we believe in for long-term fat loss and the differences and results from taking what we call a higher road approach to a lower road approach. So what I've got here is a bit of a hypothetical scenario. So I've got a guy that say he weighs 100 kilos. His aim is to get down to 80 kilograms. So there's a couple of different ways we can approach this. So what most people do is they'll basically start eating a low calorie diet, eating bugger all. They'll end up doing more cardio, or they'll choose some unsustainable exercise to do. They'll join like a short-term challenge. And they'll basically look to lose the weight as quickly as possible. So it'll be more of a shorter term plan. And what happens here is, yeah, we can lose weight that way. I mean, heaps of people do. But what ends up happening is we're going to lose some muscle mass doing it that way. Okay, so anywhere from 25 to 50% muscle mass we could expect to lose. And with that is going to come a decrease in your metabolism. Okay, so if this person at the start was burning, say, 2,500 calories a day, it's just a bit of an educated hypothetical guess. This person down here would be burning 2,000 calories a day. Okay, so you're actually burning less energy in a day. This person's also going to have lower energy levels. They're going to have decreased strength. The metabolism is what makes it unsustainable. And you end up with what we call a skinny fat look. Okay, so, losing 15 kilograms of fat is fine, but when it goes with this approach, it often ends up taking us back up this way and often then some. So what's a different way that we can go about this? Okay, so instead of us using this lower road approach, we can do what we call a higher road approach. Okay, so this is properly programming some resistance training. It doesn't need to be in a gym, it doesn't need to be anything crazy, but we need to do this smart, and we need to have enough resistance to actually impact our body properly. The next thing is manipulating macros and calories over time. So this is super important, like the calories that we eat, the breakdowns and the ratios of proteins, carbs, and fats, they are important. They impact our hormones, our metabolism, and our results. So the way that we manipulate that over time also has an impact. The next thing is we want to have a longer term mindset about this, right? We don't want to try to make it happen yesterday. We want to set a realistic time frame for this to happen. And let's look at the scenario when we follow this approach. So if we've got someone that's 100 kilos, currently burning 2,500 calories in a day, and we take them on this journey, if we can put 5 kilograms of muscle on them, then what does that mean? That's going to mean that we've actually lost 25 kilograms of body fat. So 25 kilograms compared to 15 doesn't sound like that much, but if you've seen what a kilogram of body fat looks like, it's a fucking big occupying space, right? So what this is going to do is it's actually going to make sure that we get to the position we want to be in and we're looking how we want to look. But also our metabolism is really going to increase, right? Because we've put some muscle on, we're going to increase our metabolic rate, and it's going to be way easier for us to sustain it. We're going to have more energy. We're going to increase strength because we've gained muscle. We're going to have increased confidence. Like I said, the metabolism's up, and we're ultimately going to be at that person that we want to be at. And probably most of all, we're actually going to be able to enjoy the journey, right? If we do this the right way, where we can actually eat enough food, we can train properly, it's not going to suck, and we're going to be much more likely to want to continue that on and actually keep the weight off for good. So I hope that makes sense, guys. I know I've thrown a lot of numbers and things out here, and there is some context stuff that's super important there, but hopefully it clears it up and it makes you think about fat loss and weight loss a little bit differently and what you need to do to actually keep that weight off and get rid of that gut. Thanks, guys.